Hi everyone, it's Vicky again. I am back and I am sorry, apologize for taking some time. We all needed, and unfortunately mine was technical and somewhat, personal. I had to take care of some things that, life uh, brings up to us. But nevertheless, I wanted to come back and continue with my chats and see if I can give you, with humbly, some insights through my experience in life. After being here on this earth for 50 something years, I think I can share one or two things that hopefully will, encourage you or inspire you. By all means, I'm still in this journey, and um, as a human being, we still have obstacles that we have to go through, and those obstacles will give us an idea where we're at and how we can tweak and redefine how we can move forward in our lives. So, with that said, I wanted to bring to you an experience, one of many. And as you can see in my background, this is Japan. In the back is Mount Fuji. I took this photo in 2009 in one of my pilgrimage that I went to, um, Buddhist pilgrimage at Taisekiji Temple in Japan. Um, this was a very beautiful time of the night. Actually, it was very early in the morning. I think I took it at 4 o'clock in the morning. This particular photo was taken after a ceremony that I attended called the Ushitora Gongyo, which is between the hour of the ox and the tiger, between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, where it is said that the Buddha became enlightened. And that's usually the time when they, the sages and Buddhas that we've known in history become enlightened during that time. It's a very mystical experience. I would say it's one of my favorite and profound experience to hear at that night as we solemnly walk to the gardens and go into the Kaikuren temple. Um, it I want to see if I can take you through. It's obviously at 2 o'clock in the morning, and everybody comes into the temple silently, and you can hear the footsteps on the tatami mats. So we can't obviously use shoes, but we are gathering ourselves and trying to sit accordingly, wait for the high priest to start the ceremony. When it starts, there's these taiko drums. And at first, when I first experienced it, it was pretty intense because they're huge. And the priest comes and starts to hit on the taiko drums to start the ceremony. And during that ceremony, we're chanting our mantra. And as we chant our mantra, we can picture ourselves. Well, me personally, I can imagine hundreds of years ago when they were doing this, because it's been a ceremony that's been going on for 750 plus years. So the priest does that every single day. So, with that said, I wanted to share that when I would go to Japan, and like I said, I've been many times, I feel like that's my second home. I've never thought that I would become a Buddhist, and I was raised Catholic, and because of certain situations in my life that happened that were pretty traumatic, I had a sense and a need to look for other understanding in order to, I guess, decipher my life, understand how, in a deeper level, life really manifests and works with or against us. And through this journey, through uh, Japanese Buddhism, I decided to continue and learn. And through that, I was able to understand that life doesn't happen randomly. There are things in our life that are necessary and are And the reason why they happen is because of our choices that we make with our perspectives and beliefs at that time. So it gave me the understanding of being able to change my life, change my environment, change how I saw things, and lessen the sufferings that I was going through by understanding the dynamics of life with us human beings, with the contrast and with our environment being that of plants and animals and the other human beings around us. So as I continue this journey, I was able to understand that um, I am in control of my circumstances, and that whatever happens to me, it doesn't happen to me. It's more like what I've chosen indirectly, unconsciously or consciously. I have visions, thoughts, words, and deeds that I've chosen to say and think. So eventually, little by little, I started to understand that life is not random. We make decisions based on what our heart and mind is in tune at that time, and we can change those, and we can change our environment and the people around us. So that's pretty much how it started to happen. The people that I had in my life started to move in a different direction. Work, things that I thought I enjoyed are changed. My past was becoming more clear of why I had certain situations in the past. And every time I make a decision, well, I try, not all the time, but every time I am trying my best to be conscientious what I think, say, and do. Because, like I said, things don't happen randomly. We are within ourselves. We have everything, have the universe within ourselves. And what we see is a manifestation of that we have within ourselves. So Buddhism helped me tremendously to see things in a different way. And I'm still in the journey. I'm still practicing to a certain extent, and I can get into details on that. But I learned a lot, and it's helped me tremendously to have a foundation where it's much stronger so I can continue my journey. So it is important to understand that we are the ones that create, and there's no one to blame. And when you get to that point, you go more inside, and that's where the wisdom comes, is going inside, inward. And it's not an easy journey because life itself still throws you things. And the question is, how do you handle them? And as you continue to see how you react, then you can navigate and know how much you've learned and what you can tweak and how you can change things and continue on this journey. So there's so much to say, and I didn't even know how I was going to start this, but all I can say is hang in there. Things are unraveling. Yes, we were, and some of us are still tangled. I like to use that word because that's how I felt. I felt tangled with so much information that you're brought up with, and then trying to decipher and trying to untangle yourself so you can do better in your life. So I'm still untangling myself. I'm still tweaking, and I still go through all the emotions that everybody naturally goes through. Even the Buddha went through it. Shakyamuni Buddha himself, when he meditated under the Bodhi tree, he went through all these emotions, and he remembered all his lives and all the situations that he went through. to get to the point of becoming enlightened. So we all have the Buddha within, we have the wisdom within, and I encourage you and support you to continue your journey. So that basically was uh, an improvised video right now, because again, there's so much that I would like to talk about, but I thought I come back with a simple message, and it's to continue to support anyone that would love to obviously reach out, and to humbly for me to express myself just the way I am, and be honest and open to, you know, loving and accepting what you've gone through, and to know that this is a wonderful journey. And as I look back, I am amazed how resilient we are and that we're still here. So much love to you, and take care.